The biggest win you can have is accepting the fact that you will fail. There's going to be times whenever you do everything the right way. There's going to be times whenever you treat someone the way that you think they should be treated. There's going to be times whenever you go out and you do every single thing right on a contract. There's going to be days whenever you go outside and you've maintained your car perfectly and the engine blows up. There's going to be times whenever someone that you really don't understand is just going to keep on slandering you. Like, those things are going to happen if you can do everything perfectly, but you're going to fail. Don't be scared to start. Don't be scared of failure. This is where most people get stuck. And normally it's not in all areas of life. A lot of times we're really successful in some areas, but there's other areas we're just scared of failing. Like, I don't want to do it because I don't want to fail. You got to accept the fact that at some point it's going to happen. The beautiful thing about failure is it's a choice what you do with it. You can take a failure and you can turn it into more losses, or you can take a failure and you can rebound back and turn it into more wins. The main thing I would encourage you guys in all of this is you got to choose what your why is. You got to understand, what is that one singular thing that I'm doing every day that I'm working towards, that all of these habits, all of this work is going to apply to. It's the most important part. So I'd encourage you guys, go back to these questions. Who are you? What do you do? What is your purpose? What word describes that others think about you? What do you admire the most? What is your life goal? Why are you in here in this meeting today? And list those 5 things out. Go revisit this and go look for one word. Because what happens is just like on that graph, we overcomplicate everything. We want to be the best this and the best that and the best this and the best that. No. Get singular. Y'all want to know what my why is and what my answer is to all these questions? I'll tell you right now. Hope, 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 hope. It's the exact thing. And I live every single day to inspire hope. How do I do that? Well, I share stories of seemingly insurmountable circumstances in my own life to allow Christ's light to shine through all my imperfections. Let anybody know, regardless of where they're at, regardless of what their circumstances, there's always hope. What do? Well, I do purpose coaching, I do business consulting, and help you achieve your desires. Simple. I know without a reasonable doubt that if I walk out of this room today and I get hit by a truck, and any of the 4 of you or someone that watches this video has to talk at my eulogy, and you go up and you're that, my desire is that you stand up there and you say, you know what, that dude inspired hope in my life. It's just singular, and it can be discipline. It can be leadership. It can be strengthening. It doesn't matter. I don't care what it is. But stop trying to be everything at once and just pick one thing and be the best at that. And you can take that in any area of your life. So I'm going to challenge you guys between now and the next class. I want you to pick a word. I want you to pick one word, and I want you to stick with it. And then we're going to review it, because the most interesting thing about that word typically is once you figure out that word is, look at the opposite. And typically that's what you've been running away from. I was hopeless. 5-year-old Adam gave up on himself. He became a compulsive liar, decided to sell drugs, needed to be accepted, wanted to control everything in his life, wanted everybody to like him, would do whatever he could to be accepted, because he couldn't. He gave up on little 5-year-old Adam, because little 5-year-old Adam never thought he'd be good enough, because he thought that perfect was only what could be accepted. And I knew that I could never live the perfect, so I just gave up on myself. And I was like, well, if I can't be perfect, I'll just lie to everybody about being perfect. It's a lot easier. Did that my entire life. Lived a lot of good experiences, met a lot of good people, did a lot of good things. But I tell you what, whenever I found that word hope, I looked at the opposite and I said, oh my God, you lived your entire life hopeless on who God created you to be. That's why picking one word is important, because I guarantee you guys, you pick that word, you really go through and dig in. I'm not going to do the work for you. It's up to you. You dig in, you really look at one word that you want to define you, and then you look at the opposite. You'll find something else in the mirror that you don't like. It's never failed in any time that I've done this. Books. Robin Sharma, 5 a.m. Club. Easy read. Highly advise it. Brian Tracy, Master Your Time, Master Your Life. He does have some cool tools in there that I would encourage. James Clear, Atomic Habits. Read it. You guys got a lot of drive time. You got a lot going on. Read books. When I'm in the gym, I'm listening to a podcast. I listened to one by Dr. Joe Dispenza yesterday. Mind blowing. Mind blowing how good it was. I started laughing out loud in the gym because how accurate it was. Like, I was so in the zone working out, like, and he's just spitting truth so well that I'm literally like out loud laughing at how accurate what he's saying is when I'm in the middle of a set. It was hilarious. Like, luckily there was nobody in there, but like listen to stuff, like fill your mind correctly. Podcast, Modern Wisdom, Chris Williamson. Dude's super weird, but has a lot of good people on his podcast. I would highly advise it. That's it. Thank you.